On your birthday, it's always heartwarming to receive the calls, texts, messages, and well wishes from friends and family. Today feels even more special for me considering it's a milestone birthday. And in the spirit of milestones, you may hear me do something a little bit different with my voice, deliver a sermon. And yes, we tend to view birthdays ending in 0 to be milestone birthdays. But today, my 40th birthday, has the added noteworthiness of being a time associated with growth, understanding, and spiritual maturity. In our tradition, the number 40 holds profound significance, symbolizing a period of transition, testing, and transformation. We see the number 40 appear in the story of Noah and the great flood, which lasted 40 days and 40 nights, preparing the earth for rebirth. It was 40 days and nights that Moses spent on Mount Sinai in profound communication with God, receiving the 10 Commandments and the Torah. However, 40 days is quite a different thing than 40 years. When we recall the Israelites' 40-year journey through the desert, we see that it is both a grueling physical journey as much as it is a transformative spiritual sojourn, preparing them to enter the promised land. Today, as I turn 40, the number has the added noteworthiness of being a time associated with growth, understanding, and spiritual maturity. The Mishnah in Pirkei Avot 5:21 elaborates on the significance of this age, teaching us that at 40, a person reaches the age of Binah, a deeper layer of wisdom or intuitive understanding. In the spirit of my teacher, Rabbi Zeldin of blessed memory, who always emphasized the importance of structuring sermons around 3 main points, I would like to share with you 3 bits of wisdom that I have learned in my 40 years here on this earth. Number 1, appreciate the journey. For most of my life, I've been a goal-driven person. I function best when there are specific tasks, checklists, instructions, and processes. Once something is checked off or an email flag is removed, I feel a great sense of relief that I can then move on to the next task. Even for the big life goals, my life has been a series of check boxes and to-dos in order to make it to the next bullet point. Lo alecha hamlecha ligmor velo ata vein chorin lehivatel mimena. It is not upon you to finish the work, nor are you free to desist from it. Rabbi Tarfon's quote from Pirkei Avot emphasizes the importance of engaging in meaningful work and commitments without the pressure of needing to complete the task entirely by yourself. It highlights the ongoing nature of effort and contribution, suggesting that the process itself holds great value, even if the ultimate goal of completion is not achieved by the individual. This idea resonates with the philosophy of appreciating the journey, regardless of the result. This wisdom has taught me to appreciate the many small steps and tasks as part of the process that can provide significant meaning, even if the end result is never achieved. Focusing on the journey has given me a new sense of meaning and purpose, especially in family life. I have come to realize that each one of us is unfortunately replaceable in most of the places that we give most of our time, effort, and energy. Our work lives, our extracurriculars, our hobbies, with our acquaintances. However, to our families, we are irreplaceable. I am my son's only father. I'm my wife's only husband. I'm my father's only child. They truly need me, and I absolutely need them. When I am entirely present with them, life is no longer about checkboxes or the next task. The time I spend with my family gives me the most meaning and enables me to truly enjoy each and every moment with them as a true blessing. Number 2, be grateful for each new day. During our evening service and bedtime prayers, we say the words, Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, ve'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechayim. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully and awaken us to life renewed. We ask for God's protection during the night, expressing a desire for peace and a plea to be sheltered from harm while we sleep. We place our trust in the divine and pray to wake up to life renewed. When we arise and regain consciousness, we utter the words of gratitude, Modeh Ani, giving thanks not only for surviving the night, but also for the miracle of life itself. We can often fall into the routine of believing that tomorrow is guaranteed, but the reality is that each and every day we live is truly a blessing. Einstein said you can live life as if everything is a miracle or if nothing is a miracle. Life is truly miraculous. From the environment around us to our own bodies and souls, each day is another miraculous experience that we have been blessed to receive. During the pandemic, life changed drastically in the flash of an eye. Our normal routines were upended, and work from home became the new normal. After the first few crazy weeks of adjusting to the new normal, I felt blessed to be able to spend precious moments with my family. We took daily walks around the neighborhood and spent quality time playing together, eating meals together, and truly enjoying each other's company. This short-found bliss was turned on its head during election week. As Americans were going to the polls, I received a life-altering call from my doctor. Marcus, you have cancer. I was in total shock and disbelief. Within a week, I went from being perfectly healthy to having invasive surgery, experiencing intravenous treatment for chemotherapy, and being mentally and physically incapacitated for many months. During these perilous days, facing a life-threatening disease, the miracle of tomorrow became crystal clear. Modeh ani, I give thanks for each new day. I'm so grateful and blessed to say that I've been cancer-free for a little over 3 years. One side effect of my chemotherapy treatment is tinnitus. I now constantly hear a high-pitched ringing tone in both of my ears. It's an ever-present reminder not only of overcoming cancer, but more importantly, the gift I receive every day of a life free from the disease. After my surgery, I asked my doctor, was there a chance that I could get it again? He said, Marcus, you could get hit by a truck tomorrow. This was a sobering reminder that we need to be grateful for each and every day. No one knows what tomorrow will bring. After experiencing cancer and its ramifications, I feel so much more connected to this truth that every day is a God-given gift, and it's up to us to make the best of each and every day. Number 3, be true to yourself. Im ein ani li mili, if I'm not for myself, who will be for me? This powerful call from Hillel and Pirkei Avot urges us to truly be ourselves. Each of us is a unique soul. There's never been anyone exactly like you, nor will there ever be anyone else exactly like you. Oscar Wilde notes, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. In this mindset, we each have our own God-given gift to cultivate, master, and use to help others. As I've grown older, I've become truly comfortable in the person that I am, and I'm working to make myself the best me that I can be. And this has led to great happiness and a sense of deep purpose. The Yizkor service is a time for us to remember those who we have lost, yet still hold close in our hearts. Today I'd like to share a little bit about my mom, Diane, of blessed memory, who gave birth to me 40 years ago today. Sadly, she passed away from pancreatic cancer in 2015 at the age of 68. While my mom may have not reached a full lifespan in numbers, she lived more than a full life's worth of experiences, especially with her family. My mom loved having fun. She was bright, beautiful, energetic, and creative. She lived her life with purpose, passion, and love. She made friends with everyone. People were just drawn to her. She fully lived that value of im ein ani li mili. She was true to herself and didn't try to be like anyone else. Here are some small nuggets of wisdom that my mom left me, all in her words. Live your life with a partner who makes you laugh. Stuff you can buy with money never takes the place of love and caring. Never settle for anything less. Don't take life too seriously. It's too short. And the older you get, the faster it goes. Work to make a life, not a living. Fighting many of her own life ailments, including 2 battles with cancer, she wasn't worried about herself. She would often apologize for putting us through all of her health troubles. And through it all, she woke up each morning with that infectious smile, living each one of those 3 lessons. The 3 lessons I shared today, appreciating the journey, being grateful for each new day, and being true to yourself, originate from our tradition. But they became a part of me because of my parents, and especially my mom. I miss her dearly every day, and I know that her memory is truly a blessing. As we approach Yizkor, let's hold in our hearts not only those who we have lost, but also the lessons they imparted and continue to impart to shape our lives. Today, as we remember our loved ones, let their memories inspire us to carry forward their wisdom and love. May we all be granted many years of good health, happiness, and blessings. Chag Sameach.